Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we finished up the production of the last few components that we needed for our rocket control units. It was our integrated electronics, our transistors, and our basic electronic components. So that all got done, and then we started laying out the actual production lines for the rocket control units themselves, and then started hooking up all the inputs. I went ahead and got all the inputs hooked in, as you can see. And so we are making the rocket control units. And then I routed them into a loading area, and I went ahead and even set up the train to deliver the units to the spaceport, which only really has two rocket silos right now. So they should now be able to continuously run as long as possible. Well, as much as possible. So that means that we should get a good, steady supply of space science. However, the thing that is really not... it's really limiting us, is kind of more what I want to say, is not necessarily being able to generate space science at this point. It's just getting research done of any kind. So, as I mentioned before, I did expand this research facility. So it isn't quite doubled in its capabilities, but it's close. It's twice what we could do before. Let's see, we have 118,000 space science stored at this location. So what I'm thinking is that what we might need next is a new research center. And that's going to require some stuff. That's going to require a few things. Because it's probably going to need its own inputs here for like electronics. We're going to need some bricks. So, yeah. What we're going to start doing is start breaking this down and finding areas to make these things. But I think what we're going to do is... I'm thinking that this area here is going to become the new research area. And then we may need to take some of the area down here to make into some other production chains. Because I think that this is going to be wholly dedicated to just rocket control units here. Because, like, it's using up a lot of space. So, I think that's what we're going to be doing there. So if we're going to be doing any other electronics, then we're going to be probably making another facility for that. But that's all right. So, I think to get started in that direction is this train line is going to need to be extended. We're going to have to get it across this little lake here. We're going to want to extend it out to there, but what I might want to do before extending this is provide a little bit of utility here. Not that. There. That. Because right now trains are using this as a turnaround for some instances. So I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a little turn around here. There we are. All right, so now if I break this loop here, trains that are using this will be able to still use it and won't have to redirect somewhere else to do that turnaround. All right, so that size of a landfill will work there. Make sure we're free and clear. Through there. Basically just going to run myself out of materials here, but I'm going to queue in as much track as I can until I hit the shoreline there, which then I'll go ahead and throw a close loop. On top of that. All right. So what this is going to need then are going to be more logistics coverage. It's a matter of where is the existing. Seems like it's down there. And one there ought to work. Oh, I need more of these. What actually I might do is throw the power lines in between the tracks. Let's see. That might cover the whole line here. Wait a minute, what are these? Red drones. We still have some red drones kicking around? I get rid of those. Put them in storage. That just barely covers it with logistics anyway. It'll be good enough for the moment. Alright, now, just gotta kind of wait for that to get installed. And let's start taking a look at what we're gonna need. Well, actually, we're gonna need spots to make the science packs. And we're gonna need, oh, there's more reds. Ah, one of them got away. Want to get those out of the system if at all possible. There's some more. Here's some really old ones. Yep, we definitely don't want those. Alright, I think what we're going to do Come down here. To where this lake is. I'm going to drop in T-junction. And then we'll do loading bays. And I'm not thinking I'm going to need the large loading bays. I think the small loading bays should be sufficient. Should be sufficient. There we go. Okay, so that's in. Alright, we want to do trees and rocks only, and I want to start clearing that stuff. Get that stuff out of the way. Alright, so trains will come down here, come in here, and then head out that way. Okay. So I'll just throw in a couple of signals there. That'll do. Alright, so then this is where we're going to bring in the materials that we're going to need. And I think that the most basic thing that we're going to need so if we add a recipe here, where are our science packs? Science packs. There they are. Okay. Okay, so red science is going to need copper plate and iron plate, and of course copper plate is going to come from sheet coils. And if we wanted to do, say, 60 per second to fill a belt, what are we looking at? A lot of stuff. 15 per second of those and 30 per second of those. I think we can handle that. I think. All right. That's a start. Then what I would need are these. All right. Where is... There it is. So I'll stop in there. And might as well get the train set up. All right, so this is going to be what? Science North? Copper. Science North Iron. And then we'll set you up. This is going to be what? Foundry North products. Copper sheet coils. Inventory full. And then bring them here. Iron sheet coils. Uh-oh. Ah. Come back. I do this from time to time. I forget to put any wagons on the train. There you go. And might might as well go ahead and set up the conversion. These coils. Into plates. Gonna use a warehouse for that storage. And this needed 3 modules. Actually, this is going to produce 120 per second. I'll actually need 2 lines. Output there. Time being, we're also going to want to start setting up the other loading bays. Okay, so we're going to do green science, or yeah, red science, and then green science. Might as well just add all these recipe lines. Am I going to need military science? I don't think I'm actually going to need military science here. Yeah, because if I want to do the only thing that's going to need military science... No, we are going to need military science. Though... the fusion reactor... I'm going to hold off on the military science. Unless I decide that I need it. Logistics science, production science, and light tech. Okay. Yes, because you're going to need inserters and you're going to need transport belts. That's all going to have to be made on site. And we're going to need basic circuit boards. And I can make the wood. I typically do this with synthetic wood using naphtha. I'll have to decide if that's what I want to do. Alright, so we'll need copper wire coil. And we're going to need even more copper sheets. Okay, so... what are we looking at? 270 per second copper sheets. Okay. We're just going to take 67.5 per second iron... copper sheets. Iron sheets. This is 67.5 per second iron sheet coils. Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen. See if I drop that down to 40 per second. 45. 180. Okay. That's slightly more reasonable. I still have to see if I can... it's only 100 per second naphtha. I should be able to come up with that. That or I move that to a dedicated electronics facility. But what I can do for the moment... copper sheet coils. Oh, hold on. Copy and paste. There we go. This is going to be copper wire coils. There we are. We need another one of these. Feeding into this. 180 per second, which is three lines. And then we're going to need engine units, which is going to need a steel and more iron. I wonder if I could bring in the engine units from the my current production. That would be a question. Fueling station, inactivity. Copper wire coils. All right, there we go. All right, so this is underway. And I'm going to need to figure some things out. So I might work on that a little bit off screen. So I think what we'll do is we'll stop here for today. And then I'm going to do some more planning here. Figure out how I want to handle the electronics, if I want to move that to another facility or not. So I'm going to need basic circuit boards. I'm going to need... Basically, we need everything that's over here. Right? I'm going to need these basic circuit boards. We're going to need... these guys. We're going to need those guys. We're going to need modules. So that is going to be interesting. And I'm going to have to see exactly how many packs am I actually going to need. I might scale it for a smaller... I'm thinking maybe even just 20 per second would work. Maybe 40 per second would work. Alright, yeah, I'll have to see. But we're going to go ahead and stop here for today. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.